So there is this phenomenon, and you're probably thinking, no, Anushka, you've got this wrong. The narcissist doesn't actually move on. And there is a reason for this. There is a reason for this. And it's not just from your relationship. The narcissist is never able to do this. They find it very difficult. And although it might be quite unbelievable, but this is something that happens. It is a phenomenon that exists, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. And these are the problems, these are the deficits, these are the problems that exist within narcissism. Watch this video because I'm going to reveal more. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, we are talking about why the narcissist can never actually move on. And you're probably thinking, Anushka, my narcissist is with someone else. They are actually married. They may have children. They may be doing all of these things. But it's an issue that narcissists have. And it's not just from you, it's not just you as the relationship. These are people beforehand that they have struggled with to be able to move forward. Why do you think they're watching you? A narcissist, what they do is they do things in cycles. So the fact that, okay, you know, they're with someone new, but they can't get over you. The thing is, it's because of this cycle. This is what they do all the time. They do the same thing over and over again, and they think it's going to give them different results. Isn't that the saying, like, the first sign of madness? Whatever it is. But this is exactly it. And I'm going to talk more about this. This has got a lot to do with attachment disorder. And again, I'm going to talk about this in the video. But my friends, before I do, just to let you know that I do go live on this channel once a week. And if you have a question or there's something on your mind, I would say join the live, because I will be answering your question. And if it's not me, then it'll be the wonderful community, the community chat that's going alongside the live. Very supportive, very amazing individuals that are there for you. And I'm so lucky and so proud to be able to have and actually say that I have the most amazing community. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So if you want more details, please check the description box, but I also would say check the community tab because I post everything on there. So the narcissist and moving on and why they can't do this. Moving on in a relationship, okay, isn't about finding someone else, finding someone new and doing the same thing. That's not moving on, is it? Like, so you find someone else and you just do the same thing that you did in your past relationship with the new person. Or that to me, okay, that to me is basically replacing the person. This isn't about moving on. This is replacing the person with another person. So what, you're going to repeat the same things that you were doing, okay, in that relationship in this one. You don't actually learn. You don't move forward. You don't actually elevate from this. Okay, that's what we're talking about here, because narcissists can't do that. All they do is they just replace people, because what they do is they externalize the blame. They say everyone else is to blame, that it's not them, it's everybody else. And when you have that preset, that mindset, and you're thinking that everybody else is the problem, then you are going to stay stuck. It's as simple as you are staying stuck in your current situation because what you're doing is you're externalizing the blame. You're saying everyone else is at fault here, it's not you. So that means that you are not willing to do any of the work. You're not willing to see past this. You're not willing to be able to elevate from this, learn from this experience, and be able to move forward. And that's indeed what a narcissist is doing. They don't want to move forward. They are going to stay stuck because that's what they do. And they stay stuck because of their already pre-composed or conditioned mindset. All right, so as children, remember their parents didn't accept them. Their parents didn't really want them. Their parents thought, you know, you are an extension of me, so you're going to do what I tell you to do. So the kid, the narcissistic child, what they did is, in order to be able to get their parents' attention and love, they would be a manifestation of what their parents wanted them to be. So the child isn't them. The child isn't actually them. So The narcissistic child, okay, they never develop a sense of self. So they don't know who they are. They can't develop themselves authentically. So they become a version of what they want their parents want them to be. So this is what happens in attachment, okay? So they don't attach in a way that is healthy. So you become detached from everybody else. You become separated, because what they did is they concentrated on becoming this version or this manifestation of what they wanted their parents wanted them to be, because they wanted their parents' love, they wanted their parents' attention, and in order for them to get it, they had to be this specific person, not their real selves. They quickly learned that actually being their real selves, they are being rejected. So their parents don't want them as they are. So they need to become a different version so that their parents will accept them. And you see, that's where the issue is because they don't develop in an authentic way. They don't become themselves. They become a version. And they learn that in order for someone to like them, someone to want them, they have to mirror. They have to mirror behavior. They have to be that version of themselves that they want, that they think that person wants them to be, which is why they mirror you, which is why they love bomb you right at the beginning of this relationship. So when you have these attachments to people, when you have this way of relating to another person, this is going to be very difficult for you to be able to attach in a healthy way, because when you attach onto someone, okay, you're bringing yourself to the relationship. You are being you. But the narcissist is not being themselves, because they are not that person in the relationship, are they? Because they don't know who their authentic selves are. They move away from that. So they don't bring their authentic selves to the table here. So when you leave or when the relationship breaks up, they don't detach either, because they haven't attached to you in the first place. But then what happens is it becomes very much an ego battle, a battle of who's doing better, who's better than them, who's doing what. And so this is why they compare. This is why they are unable to stop watching, because they're like, if you're doing better than me, then that means that I'm not doing good. I'm not okay. And so that highlights the fact that there's an issue, or there's something wrong with them. And that's what they want to hide. That they don't want that to be the reality. So that's what they're running away from, is the fact that you will discover, or someone else will see, that they are not doing okay, that they are not all right, and that they need to change in some way. They try to hide this, but you can't hide this forever. This can't be something that you don't show other people. And this, you see, this belief comes out in different ways. Look, they are constantly watching their exes over on social media, wanting to find out about them. This is why they are never able to really ever move on. They stay stuck watching this. And as many exes as they have, this is what they do. And I know for some of you will say, Anushka, you know what? Mine's moved on. Mine's with someone else. There is no way that they are watching me. There is no way that they are even thinking of me. So you are wrong. But you know what I would say is, that's okay. For the time being, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not watching you. But there are different timestamps that they will be watching you, that they will be wanting to know what you are doing. They will want to know what you are up to. This isn't just the fact, because right now they're not watching you. Right now they're, in their new relationship, or they have gone silent on you, or there's silent treatment. There's, this smear campaign that's going on. That doesn't mean that this is what is going to happen constantly all the time. The narcissist is a very funny creature. Very funny creature. They are very impulsive. So whatever happens in that moment, okay, what happens in that moment, they believe in that moment. Which is why they find it really hard to be able to get someone new. Like for a narcissist, and I know you're probably thinking, what? Like, they love this, they love the chase, they love the hunt. But there's a few things that you need to consider within this, all right? So if they are going to be able to get a new supplier, a new person, number one, okay, this person has got to fit the bill. This person has got to be compliant. And if this person isn't, then this makes it very difficult for the narcissist to be able to, how do I say this, very difficult for the narcissist to be able to ascertain, and for that person to be able to believe the narcissist, because that's what they want. They want someone who is compliant, where they are going to be able to get their needs met. Remember, the narcissist wants this easy, so they're not going to put in loads of effort, loads of time. And what happens if that supply doesn't pull through, and they are not, and the narcissist knows that this isn't what they want? They've got to hunt. So this will take a while. So it's not the fact that just suddenly they get rid of you and then they don't want you. They've got to put effort in to be able to find someone else. And it's not so easy. It's not so easy to be able to do that. Granted, if the narcissist is younger in age, then this will be easier. But the older they are, the harder it gets. But having said that, if the narcissist is on form and they're in that part of the cycle, they will find it very easy to be able to get a new supply. But on a whole, it isn't that easy for them, because there's a lot of things that go into this. There's a lot of things that they need to consider before they are able to claim this person, which is why they're always keeping their options open. It isn't just this one person. It isn't just this person. There is a lot of people that they have on the go, that they have as potential. Remember, they have primary and they have secondary people. Okay, they have more secondary people than they have primary, and sometimes the secondary does get upgraded to the primary. Not usually, but it does happen. However, this is what you've got to understand. They are always on the hunt. So that's what you've got to understand. It's not just, oh, because your relationship has ended, then they're going to go and get someone else. It doesn't work like that. They've always got someone in orbit. They've always got something going on. Remember, they cannot be left alone. For them, that is the biggest sin. That is the hardest thing for them to be alone. This is not going to happen. So can a narcissist move on? Not really. Yes, of course they can move on, like we can move on. Yes, but no. Narcissists find it difficult, which is why they stay stuck. Remember, these are people that are creatures of habits. They like to do the same thing over and over and in cycles. Okay, they don't do things one way linearly. It's just, it happens in cycles, and these cycles happen over and over again, and it becomes very much predictable, and it is something that you can actually predict as well. You can know the narcissist's next move if you understand what part of the cycle they're in. So guys, I really hope this helped. And if you are someone that is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club. This will be great resources to work alongside already existing therapy or counseling. Please see the description box below if you're interested. And I do have a Discord server, which is absolutely free for you guys to join. And if you are someone that is going through this and you want to connect with other people that might have gone through similar experiences, I would say join the Discord server, because that's exactly what it is. It's more of a support, peer support system. Please see the description box below for more details. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video has helped, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.